Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran. If you watched my 2019 goals video, then you'll know that one of my goals for this year is to establish a night routine, because I find that it really benefits my mental health if I have a set routine for the morning and night. It just gives me a little bit of stability in knowing that I have a certain amount of things that I definitely want to do every single day and I know I'll get them done. So during the week, as I mentioned in my morning routine, I try to start working by 10 AM provided I don't have any lectures or anything before that, and I try to end my day by 5. So I work on a 10 till 5 basis so that I know that every weekday I have that chunk of time in the middle of my day that is predominantly taken up by uni work and lectures and case groups and all that kind of stuff. So even if I have the day off, I will go to the library or I will make sure that I'm working from 10 till 5, obviously with breaks in between. Therefore, my night routine begins when I arrive back at home at around 5:15, and I come straight into my room, dump all my stuff and head straight back downstairs to get my dinner. Because I meal prep at the weekends, it's really easy for me to just grab whatever I've made for the week, heat it up and then bring it back upstairs, and for a solid 40 minutes to an hour I will just spend eating my dinner and chilling. Usually that consists of just watching Netflix. Whatever I'm watching on Netflix at the moment, I will limit myself to one episode, because if I watch more than one, I enter the wormhole of Netflix and I will not stop for the whole evening. I will literally just keep watching whatever I'm watching. So by the time I finish my one episode, I've usually finished my dinner as well, and so this brings us to around 6:15 to 6:30 PM. The next 2 hours in my night routine, so from 6:30 till 8 or 8:30 PM, are blocked out for whatever I need to do that day. Whether that is washing my hair, filming a video, editing a video, finishing any work that I didn't do during the day, or sometimes I'll schedule in an hour or two to socialise with my friends. This is the block of time in my night routine that is pretty much free and flexible for whatever I need to do that day. Today in particular, I really needed to wash my hair, and I only wash my hair twice a week, usually once on a weekday and once at the weekend, so I really like to take my time in the shower, deep condition, shave my legs, all that kind of stuff. And when I get out, I moisturise my whole body using this moisturiser from Victoria's Secret. By this time I usually have makeup smeared all over my face if I wore makeup that day, so I will go in with my nighttime skincare routine, which is really basic. So I start off with this simple oil-based cleanser, which is so good for removing waterproof makeup. And because it's oil-based, it doesn't dry out your skin at all, which I love because I have quite dry skin. Then I go in with another cleanser. This one's by Garnier, just to really make sure that all the makeup is off my face. Then I usually go in with a toner before moisturising my face. This moisturiser in particular is from Garnier and I really like this as well. It's really hydrating and I wake up in the morning and my skin feels so smooth. As for my hair, when I've washed it, I always go in with a heat protector spray. This one in particular is from Tresemme. And then I will spritz an oil in my hair because I find that it makes my hair really nice and smooth and it hydrates my hair. Especially in the winter time, I like to make sure that my hair isn't dry. So by this point it's about 7:30, and like I said, this chunk of time in my night routine is flexible. I do whatever I need to do. So today I sat back at my desk and started editing a video. And towards the end of this chunk of time, I grab my planner and I will just write down any to-dos that I have to do the next day, which will usually include anything that I didn't get done that day. And then at around 8:15, I'll grab my phone and do any last minute kind of replying to texts, watching YouTube videos, whatever I want to do, because after 8:30 PM I'm trying to put my phone away and not look at it again until the next morning. So I just take some time to catch up on things on my phone before I move on to the next part of my night routine. So from around 8:30 till 9:30 PM is my favourite part of the night. I'll set the mood in my room, turn on all my fairy lights, light some candles, and then I will roll out my yoga mat and do probably like 20 minutes to half an hour of yoga and stretching just to wind down. Loving and fighting this world of emotions, they're broken, I'm holding but shocking, search for perfection. once I finish doing yoga, I'm really in the mood for meditation, so I spend probably like 10 minutes or so just meditating, clearing my mind.
Strange world we live in. It's all we want is loving.
Usually once I've meditated for a while, I'm really in the mood to do some journaling because I have a lot on my mind, and I find that meditating helps to clear my mind, but it also makes it clear what is on my mind. It kind of makes no sense, but I find that writing out everything that came up while I was meditating really helps me. So I spend like however long I need to just writing down everything that's on my mind, so that I've taken it out of my subconscious and I've put it into reality, so that I can just kind of let go of those things that no longer serve me in my mind. After this, basically the last thing I do at night is I grab my book. Like I mentioned in my morning routine, I read a non-fiction book in the morning and a fiction book at night. And I find this is such a good way to end the night because it makes me so sleepy when I'm reading. Realistically, I'll spend however long I want to reading a few chapters of my book until it gets to the point where I'm literally falling asleep. Then I will get up, I'll brush my teeth, I'll set out my gym clothes for the next morning so that I am accountable and I have to go to the gym the next morning. I'll blow out all my candles, I'll turn off all of the lights, and I will set my alarm and go to sleep. And that's when my night routine ends. Between 9:30 and 10 o'clock I'm in bed and falling asleep, and I've found that actually doing this night routine every weekday has really set me up in a good mood for waking up the next morning and getting on with my morning routine. And the fact that I spend the last hour to hour and a half before I go to sleep without any technology has really made a difference for me, and I'm really trying to make that a habit. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!